I'm Jenny Kelley, and I want to tell you a story. When I was around 3, maybe 4 years old, we would go to the public pool. I didn't know how to swim yet, so my dad would get in the water and encourage me to try to jump to him. I didn't think that was a good idea, but he kept encouraging me and encouraging me. I tried negotiating with him, I tried stomping my feet. That didn't work. So I finally jumped to him, and he caught me. At first I was scared, but then I realized I was in my dad's arms, and I was so joyful, and I felt safe. I now know what my dad was doing. He was teaching me a profound lesson about trust. Fast forward about 4 decades to the year 2005, and I'm dealing with the biggest illness of a lifetime, an illness that could very well have taken my life. I was trying my hardest to control the situation, to control the doctors. You need to hear me. This is what I need. You need to believe me. Control everything about it. And one night, as I was praying in one of my hospital visits, I was in about 40 times. I realized I couldn't do this anymore. So I prayed harder, and I realized that God was actually in the middle of my illness, saying the same thing my dad said so many years ago. Jump to me, trust me, surrender this to me. I will take it for you. I didn't hesitate this time. I jumped, and God caught me. I was amazed at that point how much peace I felt. In fact, I was a little suspicious of it. I didn't think it'd be there the next day, and it was. And the next day, and the next, and I didn't have to control the situation. My Father had it. He was controlling it anyway, so it was a good thing I gave it over to him, because I could focus on my family, I could focus on getting better, and I started feeling joy. Odd feeling for when you're so sick. My joy came from the peace I felt, and it came from the family, my siblings at church, who came out in droves and blessed me materially, with prayers, with food, with it. The list is so long, I couldn't even begin to try to name it all. They took me places. They even flew with me to Denver, took me to Nashville. I was amazed and a little bit disappointed in myself that I had never tapped into that before, because I had become transparent with my family there. And the joy I felt just didn't always make sense with how sick I was. I was mad at being sick. I didn't like it. But I was joyful through it, and I had peace through it. Jump forward to 2020. You know what we're facing, this horrible pandemic. The news changes. You know, we're not in control, but we want to be in control. We want to keep everybody close and make sure you wear your protection. That is important. But we have the same situation. God is in the middle of it. He's just waiting for you to jump to him. And if you do, you'll experience peace. Doesn't mean you won't get sick. When I jumped to him when I was so sick in 2005, it didn't mean I wasn't going to die. It just meant that I would be in the arms of my Father when I went through it. Jumping to God, or surrendering the situation to God, lets him shoulder it. You don't have to shoulder it anymore. And he's ready. He's ready for that. And it's such a relief to turn it over to him. On that same token, tap into your siblings at church. We're really siblings. And you'll be amazed at the response that you'll get with whatever is going on with you. I have a verse that I'd like to read. It's Matthew 11, verse 28 through 30. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls. For my yoke is easy and my burden is light. I think that's so important right now to remember that. And as you remember it, keep your family close, keep your friends close, keep this family close. Just don't forget the social distancing. Thank you.